commander.
Yeah, but it's not the one that copies.
Another colorless creature you control dies. Get an experience counter. Creatures you control get plus a number of experience counters you have, and
So
size and
there's
spells you control change.
2 stipulations.
Okay.
They said $500, so that's easy. And then they said they want us to focus on the experience counter aspect of the commander and buffing the scions.
So basically, we're gonna build a bit into the scions and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. There's a lot of spawns and
Yeah.
There's a lot of token
Because
making, and that's all.
it counts if scions die, right? So
Yeah,
yep.
and so that just gives you less. Actually, that's probably a really cool idea. Is playing with those, and because you're in 5 colors, there's a lot. There's other spawn buffers too that existed back in the day.
Also, does Marin say non-token?
No, she does not.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we doing
Which one do we want to do first?
You know what? Let's just do some mean colorless Eldrazi stuff.
Yeah, I mean this one he gave us a $500 budget.
You know what's funny? A lot of the old Eldrazi stuff that makes the scions and stuff, or the spawns, are actually relatively inexpensive.
Yes.
Like, honestly, the majority of the base of, like, if we're going into that, is going to be pretty budget.
And we could play both of the enchantments that do it every upkeep that we play in some decks for budget.
Mm-hmm.
But alright. So what are we going to name it?
It's scions and spawns.
Also, just to notice... Hey, what's up? What's up, Marty? How you doing?
Yeah, sorry we're running a little late today.
This is just... You can activate this as many times as you want. Indestructible one and an Annihilator one. That is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, imagine, but again, we have, because we're 5 colors, we have access to as many, like, potential token doubling.
Oh, we're gonna play it all. I mean, we can fit it. We can fit it in a $500 budget. He said we can go budget with the lands, so we could try to go budget with the lands and put the money into the tokens.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get this started. Azlask.
What do we want to name it?
Well, it sounds like Alaska, so Spawn of Alaska. There you go.
Oh my god.
And also Alaska, you know, it's snowy. It's mostly colorless. I'm a genius.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, so couple things. We gotta make sure we added that stuff that we said. So it's spelt like that. Yep, it's this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
relatively cheap.
Oh wait, I gotta make sure that we set it as the commander. And then we said Marin, right? Because that works, right? Does she just say whenever a creature you control dies? Wow. That's really good. And then what's the green enchantments that keep making them every turn?
So Awakening Zone and Far From Beyond are the 2 big ones.
Or not? There we go. And then you say...
Oh, there's an Eldrazi Infinite in this deck already.
Which one?
Brood Monitor and Eldrazi Displacer. So 3 mana with Displacer, you know, it blinks something. And Brood Monitor is when it enters, you make 3 colorless Scion tokens, which pays for the Eldrazi Displacer. So that's infinite experience tokens with those 2 creatures.
I think he said he had that. You said it's Far From Beyond?
Yeah.
It's being really slow today.
It's From Beyond. It's Awakening Zone and From Beyond.
Okay, so what's the combo?
So it's Brood Monitor. So this is 100%.
Oh, this is the one with the meal, right? That they play?
Oh, I don't know. It's BROOD. I'm sad, like, the 2 most expensive cards from, like, all the commander deck precons are the 2 lands that I want. Talongate of Madara and the Planar Nexus. And they're literally the 2 most expensive cards in the decks. I guess it's also because there's the ripple foil. I wonder
And
if there's like a non-ripple
and
foil.
the displacer you said?
Yeah, Eldrazi Displacer.
Okay. Cool. Seems good.
I guess there's cheaper versions of them. It's the extended art and not like the ripple foil, but
What's up?
that's not so bad.
What's up, man? What's
Yo,
up,
what's up?
Solar?
What's going on?
What's up? We're doing this right now.
Yeah, we're doing Mr. the Alaska's Bat, no, Ice Road Trucker Man.
Yes.
I'm calling him the Alaskan Eldrazi. It's the Alaskan Bulwark!
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just we're building around the spawn tokens.
Yep.
Path of Annihilation is one of the new ones that came out, which probably works really good in this. It makes the 2 scions.
Sure.
Well, actually, it makes spawns, but it also gives Eldrazi's tap, add 1 mana of any color. So you could actually end up not sacking them if you don't want to yet, if you're building up to like giving them Annihilator Indestructible.
Yep.
What about Kozilek's Unsealing?
Kozilek's Unsealing. Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna have some huge creatures, right?
There's also Writhing Chrysalis isn't the one that came in that. This is all like the Modern Horizon stuff. I'm just looking at the new Eldrazi things that make tokens.
It's being slow today. This one?
Yeah. So it makes 2 spawn.
Yeah.
And then it has reach, and then when we sacrifice another Eldrazi,
Would the new AC card, the Capiton Triad, be with it?
Oh, that's the Assassin's Creed card, the 17 or the whatever mana thing it was. But then they just spoiled today. Or was it? Yeah, it was today, right? It might not even be on there yet because it did pop out today. Let me go up in the chat and find it. I also really like the Black Market Connection reprint. Was it today? Oh yeah. So it's this spell costs 1 less to cast for each historic card in your graveyard. Exile a number of historic cards from your graveyard with total mana of 30 or greater. You can emblem with creatures you control base power toughness 9/9.
It's here. It's here.
Oh, it is here. I don't know because we're actually going to be playing probably not as many historic stuff. That's going to be in our.
Yeah, this isn't an Eldrazi deck. Well, it is. It is. Can't say it's not. But we're basically focusing on the science because the commander gets an experience counter every time another colorless creature you control dies. And we're focusing on that and buffing them up and killing them with that.
It's also probably good to keep most of our creatures on the void side.
Let's get the token doublers. So doubling season.
Well, what about the new god that triples how many you make?
Yeah, which one? What is that called?
It's like the Ocean or something. I forget. Or something. I know it's one of the new gods. It's the new white one. Or is it Ogier? Maybe it's like Ogier.
That sounds right. It's this one.
Ogier Tack. Yeah, if one or more creature tokens would be created under your control, 3 times that many of tokens are created instead.
We could technically play Adrix and Nev, right?
Yeah, we could.
That's probably a more budget. Is that a more budget one?
No,
it's $3.
Oh, I thought he was more.
Yeah. Parallel lives. We might have to cut some of the token makers if they end up being too expensive, but
we could actually we probably actually could cut doubling season because it ends up being the most expensive, and I don't know how much counters are going to rely on. Because don't worry, we also have the white.
It's 40 right now.
But I'm also saying because what's
gonna matter?
We're not doing as much with +1 counters.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we don't want too many of them because while they are good, they're not good if that's all we draw and we don't draw any token making. So we gotta make sure we just don't flood with too many of them because
Okay.
they also are expensive mana wise, and you don't want to run into a situation where like you have one ramp, one token generator, and three of them in your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're just hoping to draw into some stuff. But hopefully we'll be able to get some like death draw triggers shenanigans in here.
So I'm gonna put the other ones in the maybe. Well, I think we got most of them. It's Anointed
Glaring,
Procession, and
yeah.
is there anything else that we're missing?
OG the White Dominus. Do we get him?
Oh, the Dominus.
Hmm.
No, the white one.
Yeah, it's just Dominus, or it's I forgot what they're called. How it's actually spelled.
Mondrak.
There it is, Mondrak. Yeah, which is cool with him because you could sacrifice some tokens to make him indestructible, which could
Yeah,
be kind of
he seems good, but we don't want to play them all. Anointed
yeah.
Procession's definitely the cut because it's the
Yeah.
$53. It's actually more than doubling season.
Well, you know, it's funny because white now has what 3 token doublers, and green still only has technically 2.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta watch the price. I mean, that's only 150 right now, so that's not that bad. So let's start getting in some of the
All right,
budget.
so check out Glaring Flesh Raker. I want to see how you feel about this dude. So whenever you cast a colorless spell, you make a spawn, and then whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, he deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Yeah.
So that could actually be an infinite with Brood Monitor because they enter, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and we have an infinite right there.
Yeah, for sure. What's that blue one that they used to play in Modern that like made 2 or 3 and you could sack a Scion to tap something?
Oh, the Drowner of Hope. Yeah, that one.
That's a good one.
Did we grab Catacomb Sifter?
Wasn't there also a 3 mana one that made one and could do something?
Yeah, that's Catacomb Sifter. Well, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, but
Catacomb
we just
Sifter
want the...
is cool because he's whenever another creature dies, we scry 1. So it's any creature.
Well, yeah, we definitely won't play good stuff like that.
Shifter of Skulls, whenever another non-token creature dies, you get a Scion.
Oh, you want to know what we should play? What's the 5 mana enchantment that whenever a creature dies, we draw a card? Because that counts tokens.
We could just run a Kindred Discovery because when the creatures enter, they're still Eldrazi.
Well, yeah, we're gonna play that stuff, but what's the one I'm talking about?
Moldervine Reclamation.
What about like a Skull Clamp, right?
Oh yeah, Skull Clamp would be absolutely bonkers.
Moldervine, Skull Clamp.
There's Eyeless Watcher ETBs that put 2 Scions into play.
Hold on, sorry. It's just look at it right now. It's being really slow.
Oh yeah, you know the new stuff's out. Everybody's out there brewing ideas.
Yeah. They're probably putting the Assassin's Creed stuff on today. And then what'd you say?
Right.
What'd you say?
Eyeless Watcher is just another generator of tokens.
Watcher.
You know, it's actually cool. We could actually run Azuri Claw Progress because all the Scions are 1/1s or 0/1s.
How do you
so
spell the Watcher?
Eyeless Watcher. It's eyeless, like no eyes.
Oh, like eyeless, like that.
Not like Illis.
Okay.
It's the illest Eldrazi you ever seen.
Okay, and then what's the one you said?
Oh,
After that?
Urzai Claw Progress. Oh, you know what's kind of he's the blue black. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less, you get an experience counter. But the thing is, he sees other experience counters because you have experience counters. So he sees the one that our commander makes, and the commander sees the ones that he makes.
Dude, there's so many cool experience guys that we could. So Claw of the ones that have apostrophes right now are being very slow right now. So I'm writing Claw of Progress and seeing if it's coming up. Like look at how slow it's going right now. What is going on, man? There we go.
Oh, Smothering Abomination. That was the one I was thinking of. This thing's actually kind of bonkers.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you sacrifice a creature, draw a card.
Oh, you want to know what could be a fun card in here is Eldrazi Conscription, if it's not too much.
No, I like even more. I think.
No. Memorial. Memorial. That's the one I'm talking about. Memorial. You know what I meant. Not this one. That's garbage. Did you already add Minthara? Who's that?
Oh, Minthara is actually she's another experience counter chick, so she's she has ward X for X number of experience counters you have. At the beginning of your upkeep, if a permanent you control left the battlefield, you get an experience counter, and creatures get +1/+0 for each experience counter you have. So
wait, at the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield, creatures you control get +1/+0. Oh!
Yeah, so again, she's just sees how many experience counters you have.
Good look.
She don't care
good
about
look, Solar. Yes. That's pretty good.
Forsaken Monument, I think, is.
Should we just look? I'm gonna Google experience. Forsaken Monument.
Also, Roaming Throne, because it is still the best. You name Eldrazi, it triggers all the Eldrazi's.
Okay, let's look. Okay. Look, she's there already. Daxos. Nope, that's enchantment. We got that one. What is this one? Whenever you cast a creature spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater, you get an experience counter. Is that good?
Nah. But
he
the bottom part,
+1/+1.
It's only him.
He personally gets +1/+1 for.
Nah, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. Othari, no.
Yeah, actually, I think the rest of them are just kind of.
Yeah, I think we got the good three. Okay, we probably need some more token makers. Are there any other like permanent based ones? Like, is there any cool? Wait, it's really cool how the Mardu ones all work together. Yeah.
With a little bit of black, with a little bit of black green in there.
Also, Molderine Reclamation. Anybody? Othari?
Or smothering Abominations. This does that too. There's Eldrazi Sky Spawner. That's the flying thing that makes them.
No, I don't think we're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna play this one. The Othari. What do you think, Derek?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think we need it. Wait, so what did you say?
I'm just looking at like permanent things that make more tokens.
What did you said one? What was it?
The Eldrazi Sky Spawner. That's the one the flying one that everybody used to play.
Oh, the 3-mana one. Yep. Is there any like cool permanents or lands or?
Yeah, that's why I'm reading through all the stuff that makes these tokens. Here's this. So whenever you draw your second card each turn, you get a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn.
With all your token makers, that Phoenix is cracked. Oh, you know what? He is right about that. Othari could kill people really fast because we're playing all the token doublers. Okay, I think he is actually right.
All right, because you get the 2/2s for each experience counter you have.
Yes, and then also they get double. You're right. Good point. Okay, all right, it's going in. He did say he wanted experience-based, so he is going to enjoy getting to play these. So he said he wanted based on the experience-based and making scions. Yeah, Thari can just kill someone. And it always, at least worst comes to worst, just makes an experience counter every turn.
Echoes of Eternity.
Echoes
If a trigger ability of a colorless spell you control or another colorless permanent you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. When you cast a colorless spell, copy it. You may choose new copies for the copy.
Echoes of Eternity. Oh yeah.
We also have Spawn Bed
Wait,
Protector.
do we want to play the new one that just copies Eldrazi spells? Like
The
the
Ulalek. That's the
what's
commander
the
card.
other one called?
It's Ulalek or Ulalik. Ulalek.
Oh god, I'm gonna need a spelling on that.
ULA.
Uh-huh. Oh,
LEK.
I think
Yeah.
it came up.
Yeah,
Hey, hey.
Yep, you went too much.
This one? Let's see if it's worth it. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi spell, you may pay 2. Oh, but it has to be like that has to be colorless in particular,
You
right?
mean all the spawns that make colorless mana?
Oh, that's true. So yeah, we probably should play that.
He's also potentially only like because of his mana cost. He's basically He's a 5-drop.
He's also only $5.
Chittering Dispatcher is also kind of cool. So it's devoid, but it has Myriad, and so when it enters, when it leaves the battlefield, so anytime the Myriad tokens leave, you get spawns.
Chittering Dispatcher.
Also, Idol of False Gods is the other one. Because it's tap 2 to create a spawn creature. Whenever another Eldrazi you control dies, you put a +1 counter on Idol of False Gods, and as long as it has 8 or more counters on it, it's a 0/0 in addition to its other types, and it has Annihilator too.
Is this a Tooth and Nail, Craterhoof, and the new one, like Moonshaker Cavalry deck?
I feel like it's activate our commander twice, and it'll do more than Craterhoof.
I guess. But then we have to lose creatures to do it, right? I don't know.
Well, no, because we need actual colors to activate our commander.
Right, I get it. Yeah.
And we can't use Scions for that because they only make colorless.
Is this a Chromatic Orrery deck? I feel like it is, right?
Weirdly, I don't know. I guess, because I guess we do have a lot of colors and stuff we have to get. Oh, we also can throw Growth Spasm. I forgot my favorite ramp card that makes an Eldrazi spawn from back in the day.
Gotta run the Growth Spasm. Yeah. Gotta make sure we have enough Scion makers. Seems like we got some of the best ones.
Did you get Spawn Bed Protector? That's a cool one. It's at the beginning of your end step. It's at the beginning of your end step. Return up to 1 Eldrazi creature from your graveyard to your hand. Create 2 1/1 spawn Scions. So every turn he's basically our version of the Palace Siege that we like to play.
Oh, this thing.
And then he makes Scions too, which is kind of cool.
Cool. Does this doesn't work with Scions, right?
Because it says I don't think so because I think it's just sacrifice. You don't tap them.
Mm-hmm.
But that makes stuff like Cryptolith really broken because you could tap them for mana, float the mana, then sacrifice them.
So you want to play Cryptolith, right? Is what you're saying?
Because
Sure.
Yeah. What does this do? Exile target non-land permanent. You may cast this card for as long as you're in exile. You may spend colorless mana as always mana of any color. Okay, Void, return target non-land permanent. We probably should figure out like how you want to do ramp in this deck. Because I know the Scions are ramp, but we still need to be able to get up to that point and what to do after if like we've been board wiped and we have nothing. We should still have some way to accelerate our mana a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess with like cards like this and stuff like Marin and things being about bigger, I'd probably want to go a creature ramp.
Mm-hmm.
As much as possible, and we're probably still gonna put things to draw in creature. Like, do we want like a chew lane? That's always lame. I feel like she's broken.
Too lame, huh?
I mean, I feel like we always end up putting her in the 5-color decks for the most part when they're creature related. How much is she?
Well, forgot we should still probably include
60?
like an all.
She's 60 cents. Holy shit!
I thought True Lane's an old dude with a mustache and a beard with white hair.
Maybe, I don't know.
All is dust. I still think it's worth it, even if it does hurt a lot of our stuff. For the most part, it's a one-sided board wipe because all of our creatures.
Why don't we just play Ruinous Ultimatum?
We could do that too.
Yeah, I think that's a little better. Because we're 5-color, Derek. We don't need to play stuff like that.
No, all is dust is cracked because it gets past like everything because it's the sacrifice that matters.
Then we could play the Psychoclic Rift.
Mm-hmm.
And then we should probably still just play some creature draw. Like we can, I guess, still play like a Guardian Project.
Yeah, I still like our. Or no, we also have, like I said, because we're in blue. We have Kindred Discovery we could run.
Yeah, I think I got that one. Yeah.
Yo, wait. You know what'd be kind of gross in this? Kindred Summoning. Because the Eldrazi spawns are still Eldrazi.
Oh, yeah, that is dumb.
So if we have like 10 spawn in play, we're getting like every Eldrazi in our deck into play.
Sounds fun to me. Guess still like a Beast Whisperer.
I mean, if we have room, we can just throw Rhystic Study in there.
Well, yeah, we'll see about that in a second. Beast Whisperer. What about Selvala? My problem about playing... Actually, oh no, actually Bloom Tender's not going to be great in this deck.
Yeah, because they're all colorless.
Well, we could still play like a Bop or something.
Wait, this is... I want to read this.
Because Bop works with Marin. So does Sakura Tribuilder. I think a Bop, maybe Selvala. Because our creatures can get huge because of our commander. Selvala, Heart of the Wild, definitely. Maybe like a Chromatic Lantern still? Right?
Yeah. Oh, that's really interesting. It's probably not good for this deck, but there's that enchantment called Spreading Plague. Whenever a creature comes into play, destroy other creatures that share a color with it. All of the void and colorless things, it doesn't affect them because they don't have a color.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
But we do have a lot of colored stuff still, though. So,
Derek, what's the 5-mana Lotus that enters tap? Did you add a Spawnshire of Ulamog?
That's an OG one, I think, right? No, I don't think we added him. Spawnshire, I think he's the one that makes like 4 or 5, I think. Or am I thinking of a different one? Because I know the old school ones, it was like Nest Invader, Kozilek's Predator. Oh, right.
Oh,
Never
he
mind
can just
that one.
pay mana to make them. Oh yeah,
Right.
we should
Oh,
definitely play
wait,
that.
wait, wait. If we have a token tripler, that actually goes plus infinite
So
because it's put.
wait, shouldn't we just how is there hold on. Is there a way to make the scions worth more mana? Or no?
Well, no, we just have the token doubling shenanigans, so we make like 8 tokens per
Oh
thing.
yeah,
So
that's another infinite actually.
yeah, you just make infinite colorless mana
And infinite experience counters.
and potentially infinite draws.
Yes.
Now they don't make any color, so they don't really do much for us. But if we have any way to activate our commander, or we have some way to filter mana into something just to activate it once.
That was a really good shout.
You know, I forgot that it had. I always remember it as it grabs all the Eldrazi outside of the game that people don't usually play with, but I forgot I did that too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we can also run Ugin because the exile with one or more colors can still hit a lot of stuff and miss a lot of us our stuff. Yo, Tom, look how much Eye of Ugin is right now.
Holy shit. That's going in the maybe word.
I think it's more expensive than Cavern of Souls.
Eldrazi Temple?
Yeah. You know what sucks?
Oh my
Ugin's
god, it's $8!
They just printed Eldrazi's, Tom. What are you talking about? Of course it is. Everyone's building. They built 5-color Eldrazi.
We're
commanders.
still playing it, right? I mean,
Yeah. There's also Ugin's Labyrinth, but that's also I know is getting a lot of play in. Isn't it like Modern using that card now? Ugin's Labyrinth has the imprint and it makes a tap for 2.
oh yes, yeah. There's a funny combo where they're doing so Eldrazi Winter's coming back because they can play a Trinisphere on turn 1. They play Gemstone Cavern. They play the new one with that new card, the Descent card. This card, the
Yeah, I think
Ugin's
actually
Labyrinth.
we got Chromatic Orrery in there. That was like one of the early things we put in.
Yes, we did. Yeah, but I'm trying to remember the Lotus card that is the other 5-mana one. I can't remember the name. Timeless Lotus. Thank you.
Okay.
Obviously, we want the World Tree because that's one of the best lands.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
are you
actually
looking? Are you looking at the combo?
Yeah. It's actually a Tron deck.
Yeah, well, it's not a full Tron deck. They're playing mostly.
Oh, it's it's full Urza's thing with 2 Urza Saga, the Trinisphere, the 4 Trinisphere, a random
That's
one
not
of
the deck I
Underworld.
saw.
Oh,
I saw a
this is
deck
one that
that
has-
was playing the Temple with the new Nexus and Gemstone Cavern, and it was playing off of the new card that if it's in your opening hand, you get to just look at the top 4 and put a card on top of your library, and they're exiling that off the land to like make Ancient 2 mana, and they're playing with the new Null Drifter, the one with Annihilator, and it's a Mull Drifter. And they're like using those to exile off Nexus, and they're playing like turn 2 Thought-Knot Seers, like the good old days, Derek. Remember that? Turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer? That's always fun.
I see the majority of the decks that are running it are it's the Trinisphere shenanigans, right?
Yeah, I saw a Magic Aids video where he went like 4-1 with it.
Oh, because I see them mostly right now in Modern. All the top decks are it's Tron, Amulet Titan, Mono Green Tron, Eldrazi Tron, and Nykthos Leyline.
Right, this is a very new deck though. And the reason Tron will come up is because Tron is just altering an already winning deck to being even better. As where like this is a brand new deck. It's playing the new Eldrazi counterspell. Did you know they made an Eldrazi Force Spike?
Yeah,
with
no,
Flash?
I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good.
and Kozilek's Command.
You need to look at the Magic Aids video. He did it. It's a more aggro build. That's like playing like turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer like Eldrazi Winter. Because they have the temples, Gemstone Cavern, and the new Ugin's Land, and he's playing enough colorless stuff. And with the new card, that if it's in your opening hand, you get to like fix the top cards of your deck. It makes it scary consistent. And also, don't forget that the land can put the card back in your hand at any point for mana. So you can play it later game. It's never bad. The land is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. Something that I've liked a lot recently is like the Ancient Silverback, the thing that pops things. But how much is Aura Shards right now? Actually, I'd rather have the Silverback because I want things to trigger the enchantment, you know? When you cast something 5, 6, or 7. This thing that we put in. The new one. This one. The Kozilek Sunsealing. When you cast a creature with 4, 5, or 6. And then when you cast something 7 or greater. So yeah, I'm trying to put like the creatures. I guess a Sirac and Goreclaw maybe? No, I mean there's so many ways to give haste in these colors that are probably better, but yeah, no, we don't want Sirac and Goreclaw. Yeah, we got the Ori. We got all the 5-color artifacts. And I got the World Tree.
Okay, I see what he's going down here. Oh, dress down. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, with the Null Drifter. Yeah, and it actually smacked everybody. He only lost to a bad draw. Like, the deck smacked people. People cannot handle a turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer. It's devastating.
Oh, yeah, it's like we did that already for
and the
a summer.
Counterspell, like, getting Counterspell mana up, like, that fast, and it's also playing Cavern. It was a nasty deck.
Yeah, I see Trinisphere is still pretty annoying.
Well, yeah, because the turn 1 Trinisphere, when the whole deck that you're playing is 3 or greater, is really annoying. And as we've learned from Tristante, anything that leaves a creature after an ability is good. So I think that 4-spike Eldrazi creature is going to be in the format for a while. Because a counterspell creature, does it have flying? I don't know. It might.
I don't know.
What else could we play?
What do you want to do, like, for any type of interaction?
Do we want to play any more draw? Or do we think we're good? I just put a Beast Whisperer, Guardian Project.
So, would you rather, like, Kindred, something like a Rishkars, or would you do something...
Moldervine. Rishkars might still be good. We could also do Last March of the Ends.
Yeah, or the other side is it better to do something like a the go wide draw effect, like
an over, like Shamanic. Probably Shamanic, honestly. It's probably good at both, right? We could play a Shamanic. And,
it's so cool that our commanders, whenever it or another creature, colorless creature we control dies. Oh, did we get Sad Robot?
Oh, you want a Solemn?
Yeah, because he's a colorless creature. And if he dies, we get the draw
what
card.
What other ramp do we want?
Growth Spasm.
I got that.
Okay.
And then we got Soul Ring still.
Definitely want Arcane Signet.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
We have some decent artifact.
We could play a Circover Tribe Elder, but my problem is how many basic lands are we gonna play in a 5-color deck? You know.
Yeah.
We only have $30 left, just so you know.
Well, we're probably gonna make a bunch of cuts still.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna. It might be worth running like a Nature's Lore 3 visit with some dual lands. The Pain lands are probably be really good in this because they tap for colorless for a lot of the colorless stuff, and then when we need them for the mana, we could use them. Same with the filter lands, because all the filter lands, because they make colorless.
So and a Farseek as well.
Oh yeah, we can do Fart Snake.
We can fit some of the triumphs. We just got to look at our colors. Like, what's the most important?
You're the most important. Got him.
Outpost Siege?
Is that the red one? Or is that the blue one?
We also could use some recursion. Do we want like a Balaged?
Well, I guess we do. We have the creature that does it. That's one so far.
Guess just Balaged and recovery. And I mean Seasons Pass. It's probably good. Could also... We also play Marin, so I think we're good with creatures. And the creature that you said.
There's also weird. It's weird to use, but Cascading Cataracts makes all 5 mana. I mean, actually add 5 mana in any combination of colors. Sorry.
I guess if we're gonna play some Triumphs, we could play Wood Elves and Sakura.
Well, Triumphs are gonna make it expensive.
Yeah, but we still got a little bit left. We gotta play some of them. If we want to play, like, some of these ramp creatures. Because they're good with, Azuri. Like her. That's why I put a Bop in.
Secluded Courtyard's also a cool one. Because we get to run some of the cool...
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah.
There's also
Gotta get a command tower.
Corrupted Crossroads, because almost all of our Eldrazi are devoid.
Yes. Reliquary Tower. What about Yavi Maya? Oh, we should check our colors. Do we want to play any more interaction, like any counterspells or anything?
I feel like this is... I don't know. I feel like this is just like we're the one that needs to get counterspelled. We're not really playing the control game.
Okay.
Because we have the board wipes to help clear the way. And we're just like, we're going to just try to go over the top, I think.
Okay.
There's a lot of green. I think green-white is probably our main colors.
Okay, so... Yeah, green, white, black. And then blue and red is almost non-existent.
And Ugin's Labyrinth is really cool. I can't believe I have Ugin shot up so much.
Mm-hmm. What haste stuff?
Yep, look at that.
What haste stuff can we play?
Its normal price, literally like a month ago, was $37. It is more than doubled in price.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
What haste enablers should we play?
Probably none.
Okay. What about a...
We're just gonna sit there, be a problem, and always be a problem, and like deal with us.
Is there any that I like?
Though a Phyrexian Altar or like an Ashnod's Altar.
What about just a Kenrith?
I guess we could just do a good value Kenrith.
Kenrith's just always good. He's $1. He's also 5 mana and a creature, so Kenrith's busted. It gives trample and haste. Any other MDFCs? This is probably a Glasspool Mimic deck, right?
Yeah, because it's ETB stuff.
For sure. I don't know about Seagate because of the price, and we're starting to get a little.
And
close.
Also, it's triple blue in a deck that it's like probably our least important colors.
This is probably the only 2 we need to run, unless there's any new ones that I don't know
about. There is an Eldrazi one, I think.
Which one?
I remember I just was looking at it. Drowner of Truth. so it's a blue-green land, and its other side is whenever you cast a spell, if colorless was spent to create it, you create 2/0/1 Eldrazi spawns.
Oh, it makes spawns.
Oh yeah, it's 7. It's 7 mana for a 7/6. So
Yeah,
it's
but
probably
it's a land though,
yeah.
and it's a dual land. They're dual lands now. That's stupid.
Yep. It does enter tapped.
That's fine. We don't care. I like that. Okay. Are there any lands that make scions?
There is actually. You have to sacrifice it to do it, but it's spawning bed.
Do you think we should still play it?
It's 6 mana. You get 3 Eldrazi spawns.
Also, with the amount of green we play, we should definitely play Yavimaya.
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't run it honestly. It's a weird
spawning bed. You're saying?
Yeah, it's weird. And the thing is, I've had it in some decks, and even in decks that were built around it, I never wanted to use it unless I had to, and I'm just like, eh.
Did I add Karn's Bastion?
We didn't put that in there yet, no, because it does proliferate the experience counters.
Oh, that works.
Yeah,
cool.
Just like infect counters.
I'm telling you that the S words are being annoying today.
There's also Skittering Invasion, which puts 5 spawns into play. It's 7 mana. It is an Eldrazi tribal spell or Kindred.
So we can copy. Can we copy that with the new commander?
Yes, because it is an Eldrazi spell.
I think we should play it. That seems. When do you get to play Skittering Invasion in your deck? You know?
It's true.
All right. Yo, watch us make that price of Skittering Invasion go up. But it's already $3. You watch, boys.
Incoming Skittering Invasion.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's been reprinted at all.
I could just check right here. Yes, just recently. It's actually 74 cents.
That's probably why it's gone down in price.
Look at the fucking Eye of Ugin, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yep. I've heard it's a pretty good card.
No, it's pretty garbage.
Exotic Orchard and Path of Ancestry feel pretty good as lands.
Yes. Exotic Orchard, Path of Ancestry. I actually want to count the number of Eldrazi, just so we get a general idea. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Technically, could be 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's a little light.
It's 15 what?
15 Eldrazi.
Well, because
and then a lot of them make scions, but
wait for what card?
Well, I'm just counting Eldrazi just so I know in general how much there is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, a lot of them make Eldrazi with them, so.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna double, you know. All right, so what other lands do we want?
I say we go for the pain lands, so like Yavimaya Coast. They're all also really low right now.
So do you want to play them all, or just the
Llanowar Waste? I mean, they also I don't know, because we want to be able to have some tourable lands with some of our spells.
Yeah, and I think the best ones are Sultai.
Yeah.
And
with some
blue, green, white. So that's Spar's headquarters, right? And right? Isn't it Spar's headquarters?
I think
Yep.
I don't remember.
The Bantland, and what's the Sultai one? Zagoth?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's $22.
Oh, damn.
That's gonna be like our whole budget. We can't play that. Hold on, how much was Sparus? Let me double check that. $10.
Yeah, well, I mean the Triumphs are they're kind of like the new Shocklands where everybody wants them, and they are going up and like they're all kind of in that 10 range and more. And there's the ones that probably get played in standard or some other decks that see a bit more play. Because isn't there like a I don't know, does Modern still have like a 5-color like deck that runs
Well, I think most of
Leyline
them.
binding?
Rapacious one is favorite Eldrazi of mine.
That's one of the old Scion makers. It's a spawn maker. It's when it just comes damage to a player, you make that many 0/1 Scions.
I like that. I think that's good because our commander can buff it.
Yeah, true.
No, that sounds stupid actually. That just sounds like you can double your tokens each turn.
Yeah, because it's because creatures you control get +X+.
And it just has trample. It just has trample already. And the commander gives Annihilator and Indestructible. That sounds stupid.
That it do.
Good looks on that one.
Yeah, that's one of the old ones I used to play in that. Like, remember when I don't remember if you remember if I had like the Eldrazi spawn deck I had made, where I picked up a playset of parallel lives because they were like 42 cents back in the day.
All right, we got to get the rest of the Painland. So Landomar Waste. What else?
Brushland.
Brushland.
Carplugian Forest. Shivan Reef. Caves of Koilos. Underground River. We want to run all of them?
I don't know, I guess. I feel like if we're going to run one cycle of the whole thing, probably this.
Sulphurous Springs.
Because it's the cheapest and the best. Because I don't think I want to run that many temples, you know?
Yeah. Attakar Wastes. Battlefield Forge. And I think that's all of them.
I'm going to cut Spars.
Yeah.
Is it still here? Yeah. We can just play the budget ones that we've been playing. We could play all the budget Snow Sultai lands.
The thing is, do we want to run the actual basics for any of the ramp spells, or do we want to like tutorable?
We should. No, we're definitely still gonna play basics. Which we want forest. Definitely swamp. Definitely a plains. And an island. And then I guess we can talk about the mountains.
Should probably still run at least one of each basic.
Yeah, for sure.
In case you get Blood Mooned.
And then I think we should play some of the forest tutораbles for the Wood Elves, Nature's Lore, Farseek, you know. Those. So we could play the budget ones, I guess. We're currently at 487.
So we could probably do like Canopy Vista because that's the Oh yeah, that's right. We have a bunch of these. We have the Canopy Vista.
Well, if we're gonna play that many basics, but We'll see.
Oh, but then again,
It's
for playing
fine.
the
It's
other
fine.
ones,
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's
yeah,
fine. Yeah.
Cinderglade. Because the
I,
thing is, the other ones are just simply
yeah.
faster anyway. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
So there's three. The other ones that we can play aren't forest, but I guess they could be tutored with like that's the
We got.
far sneak.
Uh huh.
So is it even worth running them though? Because it's black, blue, red, white are the like other colors.
No. No, because here, we need green. Look at the. Here, look. You can look at the. Whoa. Here, look. 42, 6, 13, 9, and 13.
Yeah.
So it's mostly green. So we just want like green duels. Even if we have to play the bad ones.
All right.
We could. How much is breeding pool?
I do not know.
16. How much are the Innistrad lands? Are they like super expensive?
I'm not sure.
Because those would be really good as well. I love those.
I was trying to find out what all of them are called. So do we want all of them, or
I guess the ones that we don't want are the definitely the black red we don't want. And probably just run all the green ones, do you think? What do we think about that?
So we could check what overgrown farmland is at.
$3.
I know Death Cap Glade is weirdly expensive.
Because we only have like 20
Dreamroot Cascade is the other one.
You know, let's just run the budget tutorable ones that are all the green ones. So like the snows or the ones that we've been playing in budget.
All right. Oh, what about Scattered Groves? That's the bicycle land.
Yeah.
So that could be a tutorable thing that we could also Savannah.
This man.
Let me look up the snow duels. So we want ones with green, right?
Yeah, I think if we play all the green ones, we'll be good. Because they should still be able to be tutored off Farseek, so.
So, Arctic Treeline.
Probably 2 of the green. No, actually, green, white, and green, blue are the same.
But the thing is, we need to make sure that we could actually hit the other colors to activate our commander.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of like 3-color shenanigans,
Yes.
like all color shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, and then Rimewood Falls is the green blue.
We should probably just play all the green ones.
And maybe Woodland Chasm.
Yeah, maybe not the red one.
Yeah,
but I would want another green blue one because we have like 3 green white ones. I probably want another green blue one, maybe 2. Here, let's look, because to balance them out, because they're both the same color pips for now. Because we have 3 of the green white tuturables and only 1 of the blue.
Oh, yeah, that might end. Hedge Mage is a little expensive though. I think.
Yeah, we're not gonna play those. Yeah, those are played in all the formats.
What was it like? Something is like
Those replace the triomes in most of the decks. Is it Tangled Islet?
I think that's what it is, or is that just the gain a life land? Oh, it
No,
is. That
no.
is it. Okay.
Okay. That should be good. Do we have any more multicolored lands? Like, is there any more we can think of?
I mean, there's a lot. What's our land count at right now?
33 and 36.
Oh, so we don't really have any more room, and we only have one of each basic.
Yeah.
But we don't really have a lot that fetches basics, right?
We have Solemn, Sakura Tribe Elder, Wood Elves, Nature's Allure, Farseek.
No.
I want to run at least 3 forests.
Those are forest cards. I said basics.
Solemn, Farseek.
Because you're
Sakura Tribe.
no,
Wait, did I put Sakura Tribe?
Farseek does not get basics. It gets dual lands.
I thought it can get a basic. What are you talking about?
It can get a basic, but I'm saying things that have to get basics.
Oh,
Because Farseek can get all the dual lands.
Spasm, Sakura Tribe Elder, Solemn.
And we didn't do Farhaven Elf.
Did I do Sakura Tribe Elder? I don't even know if I put it in. I don't think I put Sakura. No, it's right there.
No,
yeah.
Oh no, he's right there.
I did not do Farhaven Elf. No, I put Wood Elves though.
Okay.
But we could cut the Bop first, another land tutor. But I think Bop is fine.
Yeah, it's gonna do the same thing.
So yeah, we need to up our basic count for sure. I want at least 3 or 4 forests and an extra island and an extra plains. So like something like that. But then that would put us at 40 lands, so we need to cut some lands.
Yeah.
I guess we can cut one of the red-black duels, right? Because they're pretty bad. Like this one, I don't know.
I think it's the only one we have.
I think you're right. Aside from these, you know. We are also playing the World Tree, which is nice.
Yeah, we have a lot of ways to make sure we hit all of our mana.
Is it weird to just not want to play the MDFCs, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Because the thing is, we are hurting for lands, and maybe it is just worth having the lands.
Maybe just the Eldrazi creature.
And like I know I love Balaged, but like I think lands are a lot more important than recursion.
I do have Seasons Pass in there.
Yeah.
That still puts us at 38 lands. Because I do want to keep in the one that makes the Scion.
I mean, we do have I think some of our stuff is kind of heavy costed mana wise, so maybe this is a random deck that maybe is good to have just a little bit extra. Unless you want to, maybe we cut the Eldrazi one too.
Actually, we only have 2 cards to cut.
Oh wow, look at that. I thought we were overflowed with this deck.
No, I want to keep this one. I think it's going to be good. I want to make sure we have enough Scions, Eldrazi's, and big creatures. Do we still like the Forsaken Monument?
Chromatic Ori is also a little weird. Keep in mind because our commander and our stuff are colorless, so that actually doesn't.
Right,
it's more so the colorless and
it's in a budget land base, getting to use our commander with no sweat 5 times.
It lets us actually that card lets us use our Scions to pay for stuff.
Oh, well, it's gotta stay then.
Yeah, it has to stay.
Well, what do you think about this card, Forsaken Monument?
I guess, yeah. You know what? But then the life gain is nice, and the thing is, we do have a lot of our lands do actually tap for colorless because of like the pain lands.
We could
So
check how many things we have that. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, but it doesn't work with scions, right?
no,
So we have this. We have this. Uh, does that count? No. I don't think we have any creatures that do it. I don't think we have anything stuff here. Yeah, we're playing all the pain lands, so that's 10.
and we have some other
Then
stuff
we
that,
have
and then
that. So it's 10, 11, 12.
there's another one up there you just passed, the Karn's Bastion.
Yeah.
The
So that's 11, 12, 13. 14,
14.
15. Yeah. Yeah. So that's 15 sources for that. Cuz we're not playing as many. I mean, we are still playing a lot of colorless spells, so cuz there's 9 here. Some of the ones even down there are. And we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And we got I know we got the sorcery down here. 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, so like it's going to gain a lot of life.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, do we care about that, or do we just want?
I mean, the buff isn't terrible. Like it's all around just like I think a solid card, and it's like kind of our only real mana doubler. With outside like the Scion, it doesn't really. I know it doesn't work with the Scions, but
Well, we could play a Zendikar Resurgent. I didn't even think about putting one of those in. I don't see why not.
I mean, cut that. Oh yeah, cut that for Zendikar.
Yeah, I think that's a little better. It gives us another draw enabler too. And we are playing land ramp, so it's going to be good. Because I think this is just going to be better. And yeah, this, not that. That card's busted. We don't even like. I'm gonna be honest. We don't even need 100% need this card, because our commander already does it when he pays the mana. But I don't want to cut any of the creatures. We're still playing 38 lands. I really think it should be a land. We can cut one of the planes because we have 3 of the green-white duels. So that makes sense. We have 3 of these. And that leaves us with 1 of each basic, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, that's 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 basics. So that sounds fine.
Yeah, I think.
And most of the ramp we're playing can get the duels, so it should be fine. And then now we're down to 37 lands, which is probably fine. We still need to cut a card. What do we got going on over here?
I'm actually kind of cool with maybe cutting the doubling season. I think we have a lot of token doubling already.
Should we count and see if it's worth cutting one? So we got 1. I don't think there's any up here, right?
No.
So we got 1. Then there's the creatures. So 2, 3, and that's a tripler. 4, 5. That's probably it, right? So we're playing 5.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, because we cut the white one, right?
yeah. So, do you still like 5? What about Ugin?
Man,
We're also
okay, we can
we're
cut
also
Ugin.
playing 3 board wipes. We're playing Rift, All Is Dust, and Ruinous Ultimatum. Do
Yeah,
you still
yeah, we
like?
can cut. We can cut Ugin because the dream of getting doubling season in that is
I
cool
think
and
if
all,
we
but
committed more to a colorless Eldrazi deck, Ugin would have been insane.
well, there's probably so many variants of ways to build this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
We
That
got
should do it.
a shamanic is pretty cool. Yeah. All
So
right.
I don't know how it's gonna space out with like
We still had $50 left over. Did we want to
No,
do
I think
anything with
that's
that?
fine.
No, wait, wait,
I
wait,
think it's
wait.
fine.
I think I know what we can do with that. I'm putting the Spars headquarters in
Okay.
for one of the green white lands because it's only $10. Because we can definitely use it. For just one of these is fine.
Yeah, because the other ones at least do stuff.
Let's see how much we're left, because I might want to try and fit the Zagoth. Oh, we're putting the Zagoth in. 100%. We got the space, I think. Something we cut a lot of the money, so... Is it Ugin? Oh, Ugin's up again. That's what it
Ugin's
was.
always been up. Actually, I think that's like a low for him.
So,
Did you take a land out for the one you put in?
yeah, we're gonna have to cut one.
What about the blue? What about the blue black paint? Oh no, we want to keep the pain lands.
I don't want to cut any more basics. One of the tutor bowl of these, or
maybe we dump the tangled islet because it covers that. It covers those colors plus black.
yes. And we want black and white. Those are our two most important. So
Next to
and
green.
that leaves us with that gives us like $10 wiggle room. So I think that's good. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's do it. Let's give it a shot.